In a shocking turn of events, it seems our planet has become the favorite vacation spot for extraterrestrials.
Welcome back to the channel,
Yes, folks, alien visitors are among us, and they're blending in quite seamlessly.
where we discuss the creative uses of AI.
From the grocery store to the local diner, these space invaders are spotted donning fedoras, sipping coffee, and enjoying our beloved apple pie. Reports indicate they've mastered the art of small talk, exchanging pleasantries with your average Joe while secretly probing deep into our culture. The aliens might even hijack your favorite TV shows, turning heroic narratives into ponderous discussions about the best way to recharge their intergalactic batteries. But don't be alarmed, good citizens. Scientists assure us that these extraterrestrial beings have only one goal: to observe, learn, and apparently perfect the art of the two-step at Saturday night dances. So keep those eyes peeled, and who knows, you might just waltz with an alien. Stay tuned for more updates as we delve deeper into this cosmic caper.
This is part 3 of our series covering the one-click story tool over at OpenArt that they launched a while back. In part 1, we covered their music video feature, which allows you to create music videos based on the style of the music or another style that you choose, the story of the song, or to do a lip sync. In part 2, we covered the character vlog, where you could put any character you can create or imagine in just about any story scenario you want, and the video gets generated with music and everything automatically. This week, we talk about the explainer video, which is similar to the story maker, except that you get to choose a character, and it's not so much a story as how to do something. For example, how to make homemade kombucha.
Curious how to brew your own delicious kombucha at home? Let's get started. First, collect your essentials: tea bags, sugar, water, and a kombucha starter, either from a past batch or a store-bought bottle. Start by boiling about 4 cups of water in your kettle. Steep your tea bags for about 10 minutes to extract full flavor. Once brewed, fish out the bags and stir in 1 cup of sugar until it disappears. Next, pour in 4 more cups of cold water to cool the mixture to room temperature. Transfer your cooled tea into a large glass jar, leaving some headroom for fermentation. Now, add your kombucha starter and carefully float your SCOBY on top. Cover with a breathable cloth and band to keep out dust while letting air in. Let it rest in a warm, dark place for about a week, tasting now and then. Once it tastes just right, funnel it into bottles and add fruits or herbs for extra flavor. Cap the bottles and let them carbonate for a few days until delightfully fizzy. And there you have it, your refreshing homemade kombucha. Cheers.
Now, if you didn't have a tool like this, to create a video like that would require creating all those individual clips, but first creating the images for those clips to bring them to life, then editing them all together and choosing the music and doing the voiceover. With this, all I had to do was click explainer video, and I clicked create script with AI. That's right, I didn't even do the research. And I just said how to make homemade kombucha and generate script. The AI does all the research on how to make kombucha and then writes a script, which you can go in and check for errors and edit or whatever. And then when you're happy with it, you just click create story. And then in the background, the tool itself is generating all of the images and all of the videos that are going to go into the final video, including the voiceover based on the script, and then adding appropriate music. What you're looking at now is the editor, which we have access to after we generate any video, which allows us to come in here and rearrange the clips, change the length of them, and just in general change anything we want to here, including changing any images or videos we don't like. We're going to be using the editor a lot more in part 4 of the series, but I just wanted to show you what was possible. I'm here in my story gallery where we have all the different things I have generated, and they are categorized by these little icons. For example, this little blue icon means that we are doing a character vlog. The musical note means that it's a music video of some kind, and then the little book here means that we're doing an explainer video. When you click through a finished generation, you have access to all of its parameters, including the entire script here. Again, I did not write this script. I had it generated by AI with a prompt, which was basically how do ants and ladybugs spend their weekend. And the AI made up all of this. And then for the style, I chose their predefined crayon style, let it automatically choose the voice actor, and this is what I got.
Ever wondered how tiny ants and ladybugs spend their weekends? At sunrise, ants scurry through their colorful underground tunnels, gathering treats and chatting with friends. With teamwork at their heart, they haul tiny seeds and leaf pieces, swapping stories of the week as they go. Above ground, ladybugs bask in warm rays, their bright red shells shining against green blades of grass. They flit from flower to flower, sipping sweet nectar and taking in the garden's beauty. Sometimes they join the ants in a brave battle against pesky aphids, protecting their leafy homes together. As the afternoon sun warms the earth, ants take a cozy break, huddling in tiny circles to share more tales. Ladybugs perform joyful aerial dances, spiraling above the blooms in a ballet of wings. When dusk falls, both creatures retreat to snug burrows and underleaf nooks, content after a day of work and play. It's a weekend well spent, hard work mixed with fun, just like ours.
So that was a full minute of content that took maybe 5 minutes to generate, completely hands off. It used the Kling 2.1 standard model to generate all of those clips that we can play with in the editor. In fact, if we don't like these clips because we think, oh, maybe there's a little bit of tearing in one because we chose the standard model instead, if we wanted to, we could go over here into the list view and choose the Kling 2.1 Pro model or any of these other models and generate all the videos again. You might want to pay attention to what happens here with the credits and what it's costing you to do that, and how the adjustments to different models affect what you're going to be paying. For example, if I go from the Kling Pro to the Kling Standard, it goes from 2,000 to 1,000 credits. If I go from the Kling Standard to the Pixverse, we go down to 750 for the same amount of clips. So you might want to play around with the various models and see which ones give you the results that you like the best, so you don't waste credits unnecessarily. For this next one, I did a little local history digging. I live in Nevada, and right outside of Las Vegas, there's this area called Cathedral Canyon, and we got a tour from a friend of ours, and he told us this really nefarious tale about its history. So I went into the explainer video feature and just asked AI to do research on the murders in Cathedral Canyon. It did all the research, and it wrote a script for a style. Instead of using one of their presets, I used their custom style feature and said old archival film footage scratches and faded, which is similar to what I did with the alien footage at the beginning of this video.
In the heart of Nevada, Cathedral Canyon's majestic cliffs hide a chilling secret. Once a place of awe-inspiring beauty, it's become the stage for a string of eerie murders. It all began one moonlit night when a local hiker was found lifeless among these shadowed rocks. Detectives, drawn like moths to flame, comb the canyon for clues in the eerie glow. Whispers ripple through the town, who could strike in this serene sanctuary? Beneath the surface, the canyon keeps secrets carved into stone for generations. The answer lies buried in its depths, entwined with the town's hidden past. As the investigation unfolds, long-buried betrayals emerge, marking Cathedral Canyon forever.
Being able to generate something like this that tells a cohesive story that looks like stock footage, but it's actually AI generated, and to have it all generated automatically in less than 5 minutes with very little, if any, interaction from you during the process. This is what makes it so addictive, because it's almost instant gratification, and you just get an idea and say, oh, I'd like to find out about this. And you don't even have to know about the subject. The AI will take care of that for you. Of course, you want to fact check. I showed a bit of this one in the last video, but this was simply prompted with how to make homemade Fritos. I chose the photorealistic style, but let it do everything else.
Welcome to our kitchen, where today we're diving into a fun and crunchy adventure, making homemade Fritos. First, grab some corn tortillas. They're the heart of our crispy treats. Begin by cutting the tortillas into small triangles, about 2 inches in size. Next, heat up some vegetable oil in a deep pan over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, carefully add the tortilla pieces in batches, ensuring they have enough space to bubble up and fry.
Okay, we won't watch the whole thing, but you can see that the quality of this is really amazing, and it's following the script. It used to be that these automatic story generators that just did the whole thing for you would throw in all of these clips that had nothing to do with what you were talking about, and no way to go in and fix it. But with this tool, if there is a video or an image that's off, you can go in there and change just that part of it and not have to pay the credits for an entire re-render. You only pay credits for what you change. For this, I chose the animation style, and the prompt that I gave it to write the script was how to fall off a cliff in 5 easy steps, hosted by a cute fuzzy monster.
Ever wondered how to fall off a cliff in 5 monster-sized steps? Freddy's here to show you, and we're right with the shadows. Step 1, scout for the perfect cliff, not too tall, just enough to make your heart race. Step 2, gather your courage. Take a deep breath and bust out a victory jig. Step 3, give your buddy a gentle push. Falling together is always more fun. Step 4, embrace the fall, listening to the drop, feeling that dread. Yet bursting with laughter as Freddy's balloon parachute keeps you safe. Step 5, land with flair, tumble into the grass and laugh it off monster style. And that's how you conquer the cliff, landing monster style with memories louder than any baseline.
adorable. Certainly there's frames that I would want to change to make the image more appropriate, but I love the fact that we have that flexibility. Here's another one where I overrode any of their style presets and instead wrote macabre, circus theme, dark, scary, and edgy, and my prompt for the script generation was how to be a scary clown for fun and profit.
Ever thought about stepping into the spotlight as a terrifying clown, scaring crowds for fun and profit? Let's plunge into your twisted transformation. First, pick your persona. A traditional clown with bulging features or a nightmare-born fiend in tattered rags and ghost white makeup. Next, sharpen your makeup craft, smear on a bone-white base, carve crimson lips, and hollow out your eyes with shadowy circles. Top it off with a lurid wig, neon curls to contrast your macabre face. Ready to perform, it all boils down to your stage presence. Hone a chilling laugh and fashion props that unsettle, blood-spattered balloons, sinister faux blades. Your goal, keep the crowd on edge, equally ecstatic and petrified. For some cold, hard cash, book yourself into parties, events, and haunted attractions. Market your madness online with hauntingly striking photos and videos. But remember, safety first. Respect your audience's limits so the fear stays fun. With creativity and cunning, you'll reign as the dark ringmaster of profit. Happy haunting.
I mean, that's an insane amount of attention to detail. It would have taken so much longer than 5 minutes for me to write the prompts for all those images, and then write the prompts for all those videos, and then download them and assemble them, and then generate the voiceover and the whole thing. So here's my one caveat or elephant in the room, at least for me, and that is that in many of these AI generated videos where voiceover is automatic, even though the voices are sounding more and more natural, if you will, and not so robotic, they're not doing a great job of matching the emotion of the script. But if we can break the paradigm that just because this tool can spit out a totally finished product with the music and the voiceover and everything edited, doesn't mean that you have to use what it spits out as your final product. Meaning, it's created this beautiful string of video clips. Now you can go in and do your own voiceover if you want to. You can use the script it generated, and you can read it however you want if you don't like what the AI did. It's okay to use a human in these projects. So if you are a person with stories to tell, or if you're a person with songs to sing, or if you're a person who's curious about things and likes to share knowledge about various facts, and would like videos in all of these areas generated for you automatically, you have got to spend a little bit of time with the one-click story maker over at OpenArt. It is really incredible.
Trimming kitty's nails doesn't have to feel scary. A calm corner and a few simple tools set the stage for success. Swaddle your feline in a soft towel, one paw peeking out like a mitt. Let them investigate the clippers. Curiosity melts away worry. Press the pad gently and the little claws fan open. Snip only the clear tip, steer clear of the pink quick. Treats after each paw turn the moment into a mini feast. Stay gentle, stay patient, and you'll both finish proud and scratch-free.
In the next video, we're going to play with OpenArt in general and focus on this one-click story and using the various tools in the site to create the assets, to create a bunch of fun stuff. I hope you will join me then. If these are the types of tools you like to learn about, well, then why not subscribe to this very channel if you have not done that? Because this is the type of thing we talk about all the time.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not, I will look for you. I will find you. And I